Smiley Rock Trail. Where is it? Where does it lead to? Today I'm going to show you. Let's go.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Buckin Life. Today we are running Smiley Rock Trail near Jerome, Arizona. This trail, I quickly found out, is not short of many surprises. The trail begins off of Route 89A, right near Potato Patch Campground. This area sits at 7,200 feet above sea level. On this particular day, the morning started out nice and crisp, right around 60 degrees. Perfect weather for a trail ride if you ask me. Now this trail is rated a 6 on Onyx, but don't let that rating fool you. There are parts of this trail that, in my opinion, are just a tad higher than a 6. I'm being honest when I say that in certain spots, this trail will really sneak up on you. Don't let the super easy and carefree beginning fool you. Smiley Rock Trail is situated in the Wood Chute Wilderness. It's 5,923 acres of preserve area in the Prescott National Forest. The wilderness lies within the Munns Draw and Hickey Mountain Ranges. Now this trail is not a loop, it's more like a horseshoe shape. You can start where I did, or you can go into Jerome and start there. It's your choice. I really like doing trails up here in the higher elevation amongst the ponderosa pines. It's a good change from the regular desert. Not to mention you see a slew of wildlife. I had deer running out in front of me almost all day. Well, I think it's about time to get this journey started. There's a lot in store for you on this one, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
So far this trail has been extremely rocky and narrow, but nothing, nothing too impressive, I want to say. It is pretty cool out here though. Got some nice views of the Verde Valley so far, and I've seen a couple of 4-wheelers go by, but that's really about it. Drone footage is going to be light on this trail because it's heavily forested. So I kind of don't want to take the chance of getting my drone caught in a tree if it catch my drift.
Music is great in videos like this, but you know what else is great? The sounds of the trail. Now you can plainly see it's starting to get a heck of a lot more rocky, but this is nothing compared to what's coming up pretty soon. So far the trail has been, as expected, pretty easy stuff. As you get further down the trail and further into Martin Canyon, the rocks just seem to get a little bit bigger. This was still all super easy stuff and expected. Now I research every single trail I go out on, so I knew it was going to get a little bit harder, but I just didn't know when. Yes, I'm moving a jagged rock. Nobody wants a flat. This is the area where you really start to see the contours of the trail changing. You might also notice that you're getting deeper into the forest and the trail is getting a lot more narrow. This part was what I thought was the start of the quote-unquote hard part of the trail. So I'm thinking to myself, this isn't that bad, because it wasn't. It was actually pretty easy. Now remember folks, just because you think something's easy doesn't mean you just want to plow through it when you're by yourself. You still want to be careful. I mean, really. The last thing anyone wants to do is have to change a tire on the middle of the trail. That kind of sucks. Been there, done that. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh, that's baby stuff. That's nothing. You're going too slow. Well, guess what? This is my daily driver, and you also gotta remember, it's stock. Besides having the Sasquatch package on it with 35-inch tires, it is stock from the factory. So yeah, I am trying not to beat it up too bad if I don't really have to. You saw how I went into the wash and now I just came out of it. Well, you're gonna do that multiple times along this trail. Yep, you hear a couple of dings and dangs in this clip, But that's what skid plates are for, right? Of course. See here, this is what you do when you're by yourself and smart. You always want to check the area in front of you if you're unsure about it. Just ask anyone that's gone down a trail and gotten stuck because they were too lazy to get out and look. I do this quite often because I don't have much recovery gear. Yeah, I know I should have more than I do, but I don't. I don't even have a winch. Right at this point, I was talking to myself saying, boy, that was the hardest part of the trail. That was really nothing. Well, little did I know, I wasn't out of the woods. It was going to get tougher.
So there's the exit to the rock garden that I just went through. Apparently that's the hardest part of the trail. It's fine if you just take it slow, pick the right line, you'll be all right. But it comes out to here. And I'm just going to take a quick break and get a drink, and we'll get back to it.
So here's where I started to get nervous about being on my own. The trail's much narrower and the rocks are bigger. It would be an absolute nightmare for any type of breakdown right here in this part of the trail.
Now I'm gonna admit that part made me nervous because I usually don't like to do trails like that by myself, just because in case something happens, I get stuck, hung up or whatever, I'm out here by myself. I have no one to pull me out. So I would recommend, if you're gonna come out here to Smiley Rock Trail, bring at least one person with you in another vehicle. Probably a good idea.
Proceeding down the trail, I ran into a group of guys in FJ Cruisers. I sat there and chatted with them for a while. They were a cool bunch of guys.
What's up, man? How's it looking back that way? Okay. All right. Yeah. Back there made me a little bit nervous because I'm by myself. Oh, you know?
I don't know. We haven't been here in like 5 years.
Huh? He has. Have fun, guys. You the last one in your group? Yeah. Right on, guys.
I like it, man.
I'm gonna take a little break. Trail's getting a lot easier now, finally. Nothing crazy at all. But boy, let me tell you, I'll say it again. That through I think it's called Martin Canyon. That boulder field was nerve-wracking. But you can see behind me, scenery is gorgeous. It's an awesome trail, and at the risk of sounding like a parrot, don't come out here by yourself. I did, because I do stupid shit like that, but I wouldn't recommend coming out here by yourself at all. If you do, have a winch, have a little bit, you know, more clearance than 12 inches underneath your vehicle. It'll make it all your life a whole lot easier. But this is what Buckin life's all about, right here. And I'm also going to launch the drone so you can see where I'm at. Finally found a decent place to launch it. Here we go.
As you can see, as usual, the views do not disappoint. This is why I come out here, to get to places most people can't make it to. When I say most people, I mean people without a four-wheel drive vehicle, of course. For me, it's a perfect getaway. Coming out here, looking at all the beautiful scenery, it really does wonders to help me decompress from the normal stresses of everyday life. It really makes it hard for me to understand people that do not like the outdoors. I mean, come on, really? Who wants to sit at home and watch the boob tube all day? Not I. We do, after all, only get one life. So I try to make the most out of my opportunities, get out and see what I can, and I might even go as far as quoting one of my favorite movies, Get Busy Living or Get Busy Dying. Now, at this point of the trail, I would say I was probably only about a quarter of the way through, believe it or not. Like I said, it took a while to get through that rock garden / boulder field behind me. But a lot of the times it's just good just to go slow and take your time and soak up all the scenery and everything around you that is out there. It's time to move on though, so I'm going to bring in the drone.
The trail's easy now, super easy. It's just basically a dirt road with a little bit of ruttage, and that's really about it. But man, it's taking me a long time to get this far. That first part of the trail through Martin Canyon, whew, man. Well, I already told you, so I'm not going to repeat myself again.
Now, when you see a sign like this, it kind of makes you wonder what kind of absolute jabroni it took for the owners of this property or whoever wrote that to paint that on there. I'm fairly certain that all of us can only imagine. Is that a good spot? I think I see a good spot up there. Yep, it sure is. Let's get that eye in the beautiful sky.
Getting in some scenery. Skeletor's pissed because we're taking longer than expected. Quit being mad at me, Skeletor.
Piss you all!
passed a lady on a side-by-side. I think she's coming back. But she said, should have bought a Jeep. That made me laugh. Where's your Jeep, lady? And then she admitted, yeah, Bronco might be my next car. I love Jeep people. Think that the Bronco can't hang. Oh, it can freaking hang, alright. That's for sure. Almost to Jerome. My favorite little haunted small town. So, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, so guessing I'm about 5 miles from Jerome, where I'm going to stop and eat at one of my favorite spots. Well, it's probably my one favorite spot to eat in all of Jerome, which is the Haunted Hamburger. But I'll walk around town a little bit and, you know, have some fun. This is definitely taking me a lot longer than I thought. It's 2:30 right now. I think I started the trail at 10. I expected to be through here in a couple hours. If it wasn't for that freaking boulder field. It's alright though. It made me test my you know, my Bronco and my skills. So it was definitely worth it. Man, is this gorgeous. Woo-wee! Which way do I have to go? Stay to the right. I'm starting to see normal cars up here, so I know I'm close. Man, this is beautiful. Ooh-wee. This is the kind of shit I love. Gets me outside, gives me something to do. I'm in nature, which is my element. And to me, I just can't get any better than this. Another reason why I love making these videos for you guys. You get to experience what I'm experiencing. Smiley Rock Trail. It was tough in the beginning, easy at the end. And I have worked up a freaking appetite for a burger. Man, I was sweating my ass off. My anxiety levels were through the freaking roof going through that boulder garden, man. Shit. I did it though. Just gonna be careful. I must have got out 100 times. Maybe not 100, maybe that's a slight exaggeration, but I must have got out 40 times at least to spot myself, to make sure I was getting the right line. So I wouldn't, number one, get a friggin' flat on a jagged rock. Number two, bottom out and get stuck. That would suck. And I don't have a winch, but I'm seriously considering investing in one. That and more of a lift, that's for sure. But man, at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through this. I was like, I think I'm screwed. I wasn't. Would you look at this? So, way down there is Jerome. That's Gold King Mine in Ghost Town as well, over that way. That, I believe, is Cottonwood. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'll have to look on the map and see what town is that down there. But Jerome is straight that way. I can actually see the Grand Hotel straight ahead. So, I'm almost there. What a view. So it is Cottonwood down there. That is definitely Cottonwood. And then you have Prescott Valley way off in the distance. But Jerome, Gold King Mine and Ghost Town, and we're almost there. That is Gold King Ghost Town below me. Let's see if I can zoom in here, show you a little bit more. I've actually taken my daughter there. It's actually a really neat place to go and check out. You see they have a nice little gift shop in here. Wide variety of things you can buy. When was the last time you seen those? Howdy, partner. Hi, kitty. What you doing? Hello. Hi. In the haunted Hamburger now, waiting for my food. Going on a ghost adventure. You know, I forgot just how busy Jerome is during the month of October. But it is the Ghost City or Wicked City. They call it both. You gotta love a place like Jerome, especially if you love Halloween.
You too.
Find some stairs and make my way back to the Bronco. You can't get a room at the Grand Hotel in October unless you book like a year in advance. You know, it wasn't long ago this town was almost abandoned. Now look at it. I mean, in a way, it basically was abandoned. Well, it's been an adventure today. It's been a good one. And of course, as you know, or possibly know, this whole town is built on switchbacks. Pretty amazing, actually. I'm gonna have to remember to come back and stay at the Haunted Grand Hotel during Halloween. Now, me and my daughter did it once on Friday the 13th, and we saw a little bit of activity, but nothing to really scare the shit out of me, which is what I want. Call me crazy. Ghost Adventures did a episode on the Jerome Grand Hotel as well. So as I'm leaving Jerome, that's gonna do it for this Buckin adventure. Join me next time. I don't know where we're gonna end up, but it's gonna be fun. And thank you again for joining me on Buckin Life, where I live my life one Buckin adventure at a time. Till next time.